Hi folks, welcome to Langmeil Winery, where every vineyard has a story. And this vineyard has a remarkable story. These vines inspired this wine, the Langmeil Orphan Shiraz, and this was our father's favourite Shiraz. So how did it inspire it, and how does it come up with a name called Orphan, you would say? Well, one, the vineyard is planted on the banks of the Para River, and two, this vineyard was an orphan. So if we go back in time, a lot of the very old vineyards planted around the Barossa were often planted behind the houses of the original villages throughout the region. And Langmeil, being the second oldest village, you can imagine there was a lot of old vineyards. In fact, the first two wineries that were established around the Langmeil village was Arawara wines by the Petrus family, and then there was the Hoffman's wines, both established, as I said, in 1847. So vineyards and viticulture was well and truly alive. For us, when you think about these old amazing vines, it's like living history. So when we were told that this vineyard was about to be bulldozed for housing, we couldn't have it. So what were we going to do? So in the end, we came up with a crazy plan, and with the help of Lindner, literally bought a tree removal machine. We went in and we dug up each vine and moved the whole vineyard a kilometre down the road and replanted them here in 2006. So as you can imagine, we couldn't take 140 years of like root zone with us, but we could take a big root ball and we could give them a second chance of life. So this is why this has inspired this wine, and why the Orphan Shiraz is actually a blend of old vines that we find throughout the region of the Barossa. It's all about inspiring why they should keep old vines, and why we would do something as crazy as to pull up a whole vineyard or save a vineyard from destruction and move it right here at the Langmeil Winery site. So when you come to Langmeil, you can see this vineyard. So let's have a look at this Orphan. Oh, it's got this lovely sort of cedary, sort of nearly like pencil shavings on the nose. It's telling me that Paul's using some mighty fine French oak. It's generous, it's rich, it's still got these lovely velvety tannins, and the flavour just tends to go on. The length is amazing, and then like a lot of my brother's wines, this awesome acidity which just sort of brings it all together and just balances it out. The Orphan Shiraz, it's not just the Shiraz, it's a crazy idea of saving living history. Cheers.